Welcome to the Design to Do More podcast with your hosts, Jen Cosgrove and Sean O'Leary.
So a lot of people ask me, Sean, why Greenwich Bay Brokers? What's it all about? There's a few stories, and in summary, Greenwich Bay Brokers is an ode to Rhode Island and probably all of southern New England. Here in Rhode Island, so many of us have our life defined in many ways by our access to and enjoyment of the waterfront. Narragansett Bay is such an essential part of our state, as well as Rhode Island and Block Island Sounds. And we all enjoy the water here in Rhode Island so much, myself included. Growing up just a stone's throw from here in West Warwick, Greenwich Bay was really minutes away. I spent a lot of my time on Greenwich Bay. I learned how to sail on Greenwich Bay. Ironically, that's where our office is currently located. And after growing up and then having a little bit more freedom, the swimming lessons that my mother took me to, thank you, Mom, at the Kent County YMCA paid off, because then I was a lifeguard down in Narragansett, going to college in Boston, but I was able to spend my summers in Narragansett, which was really the best of all worlds. I was, of course, drawn after college to come back here to Rhode Island and go to law school on the water. For 10 years, I moved to and practiced in New York City, which was wonderful. I distinctly remember one of my first days going to New York City, which in 1999, at the tender age of 25, a partner in a law firm who later became a good friend of mine said, "Wait a minute, you moved from Rhode Island to New York." And I thought, of course I did. This is where I belong, in the big bad city, practicing law at a high level, which I got to do. But he said, "Do you understand, we're all here working so hard so that we can retire and go to a place like Rhode Island," which I didn't quite get then. But about 10 years later, when it came time to think about bringing up children of my own and thinking about my own upbringing in and around Rhode Island and the water, that it would be a pretty nice place to bring up a family. And for the last almost 13 years now, I've been back here. And again, we have our office right on Greenwich Bay. We live right near Greenwich Bay, just down from the East Greenwich waterfront. When it came time to name our brokerage 7 years ago, there was no better name. And it conjures up all the things that we are passionate about. Rhode Island, the waterfront, the enjoyment of our great natural resources. And we're so passionate about this, and it really is something that we like to give back to our buyers in particular, who like to discover Rhode Island. Some have been here and are looking to discover other parts of Rhode Island. Some are from other parts of the country. These days, the secret is out, and people from all over are looking at Rhode Island as a very, very viable place to live for so many reasons. And truly, we are passionate about telling each and every one of those prospective buyers what we love about Rhode Island. And that's what we do here at Greenwich Bay Brokers.
Thanks for checking out the Design to Do More podcast. Looking for more information? Follow us on social media or visit greenwichbaybrokers.com.